Hey guys, welcome back. It's your brother in Christ, Weston. Thanks for joining me today. So today's article comes out of Citizen Free Press. Let's get into it. Guys, this is going to be a short one. And if you saw the title of this video, I haven't put it out just yet because I know exactly what it's going to be. I would have clicked too. It's meant to do that. So we're going to get right into it, and I'm just going to give you my thoughts and get you out of here. So it says here, for everybody who's new that watches my videos, I will be using all kinds of hand signs and mixed up sentences to say the things that I want to say, but I can't say in fear of having my my videos or my pretty much my account banned. Okay, so it says here, Dr. Peter McCullough, a four-letter acronym starting with A, Robert, Nancy, Apple, is transferring from the people who have this and the people who don't. Okay, I don't. It says here, it looks like the messengers, the mailmans of the Robert, Nancy, Apples is transferring from people who have this and people who don't. Dr. Peter McCullough. Now, I'm not going to play this, but I'll put this in here for y'all so you can check it out. Pretty much what he says is, and I had kind of digested what he said and then sent it over to a good friend of mine who we keep track with of things like this. He said that it was happening between the exchange of bodily fluids. So people who are kissing or people who are having sex. And my first thought in my head was, okay, this reminds me of when they were talking about things you like to put in the shed because things are shedding. My dog is shedding, okay? And how when somebody recently got this, they would, their dog would shed hair, okay? And obviously just put the two and two together, okay? And that you could somehow get the spike from this great source of meat that's good for protein, somehow, I guess, get it because they are shedding all their hair, right? Because they lost all their hair. And then I see this today. I was just going through articles, trying to find some things I want to talk about. And I saw this, and it's a 2-minute conversation here. It's very short, but reminder of that Peter was like banned from Twitter and from all some other major outlets back like it's been a while, and only just over that, say the past month, Elon has opened up the floodgates to everybody who was banned. So you're going to get something like this on Twitter. If you have a Twitter account, I do, but I've never used it and haven't used it in years. What is it? I think I actually deleted mine a long time ago because I don't ever use it. What is it? It says people who are kissing or people who are having sex. And so I thought to myself, I was like, man, you better keep it in your mouth and keep it in your pants, because some people, like, if you look at all the comments that are there, it were like, oh man, how do I know? What is it? He's saying that we're seeing people who don't have this are having the messenger Robert, Nancy, Apple in them, and supposedly it was supposed to, and this is what they said a long time ago, that the Robert, Nancy, Apples, right, were supposed to just come in, and then the body was supposed to get rid of them, but it's not. It's actually sticking to their genome, and it's becoming a part of them. And this is why I made a video last time when we talked about people who have moved on suddenly, moved on to glory or to a lot of fire. Okay, let's just say that. And I in my head, I thought that this is something that probably is need to be known and to talk about. Because I could clearly see this. My friend that I was talking to, he was like, dude, I have a feeling that, like, over the next year, like, you'll see, he said, I would expect 1 billion total deaths in the next 2 years. It's like, it doesn't sound not plausible. It sounds incredibly plausible. I have continued to see every single day since I made that last video, from that last video I made, what was like 3 or 4 days ago. I have seen 3 to 5 articles, and I'm probably shooting under the average of the day that are coming up where people are just moving on suddenly to new states, states of life, right? And I'm thinking to myself, now that you don't have it, somebody who has it and somebody who doesn't have it, if they come into contact with each other via kissing or having intercourse or anything like that, the person who doesn't have it ends up getting it. That's terrifying. That's crazy. So I doubt that it's, a whole bunch of Christians are just watching my channel. And if they are, that's great. I'm sure plenty of us have done things that we probably should have waited till marriage. But if you're not doing that and you're actively having sex, right, intercourse with somebody who has this, you might want to get yourself checked out. And this isn't a CT theory, okay? A conspiracy, I'm not going to say it, a conspiracy theorist, but this is one of the top cardiologists who got banned just the same way as what is it, Robert Malone. I don't even know if I could say their names. I literally have no idea, because it was literally anything that you say is somebody that is a name or a figure over the past 2.5 years. If you say that name, it's automatically associated with dissing people because they have the wrong information, okay? Or yeah, stuff like that, right? And so yeah, anyways, I wanted you guys to check this out. There's not much else I'm going to talk about here. I want to get your thoughts. I want to see how you feel about this. I believed that this was one of the conversations that I've seen people have back in 2020. And I was just thinking, I was like, man, how would that work? And of course, I'm more educated than I was now, or than I was before. But yeah, this is pretty concerning. And I just wonder, the fact that he's saying that we're seeing people get that from an exchange of bodily fluids. You should see all the comments from people who are replying or talking about it, people who are single, people who are like, people who don't have this, and people who have a girlfriend or a boyfriend and they do have it. And they are intermingling, they're having sex, they're exchanging all these bodily fluids, okay? And then you end up getting that. And I wonder, how do you like play that off? How do you undermine that? How do you not make that explode without people digging into it and going, this person didn't have this and now they got it because somebody else had it? And then you're seeing cardiologists talk about this, and there were plenty of side effects from having this. I talked about them here. I still have the website for it that I saved personally back in October 2020, before it even came out. Before this came out, they were already talking about it because they were in trials. And they were when they started talking about the actual effects of the side, okay, it was like months to almost 8 to 9 months later when people really started to actually talk about it. And then of the effects of the side that were happening. That's crazy. Anyways, that's the video, guys. Let me know what you all think. Yeah, keep it in your mouth, keep it in your pants, and I'll see you in the next one.